been gaslit.
No, they definitely had to have played at this point.
That being said, I was gonna say I'm really interested to see how this one goes because ZSS, right, kind of widely considered to be one of the harder matchups for Steve, and something we've seen players like Mars have very good success in recently.
Yeah, no, Mars definitely does pretty well against Steve players. I think part of it is not necessarily just the character. I think it's just his hatred for Steve players in general. There's definitely a bit of ire there, and I think it's just also a point for him to kind of show the kids what's up. You know, I don't know how good ZSS actually does for Steve, but her mobility definitely is a very big contributor to why she's able to do the matchup as well as she does.
Yeah, her ability to just dance around and play that mid-range game, right? Be able to even just poke without doing a lot of damage, but things like that Zera able to just kind of play outside Steve's ordinary burst range, kind of poke you out of minecart are so strong, and we're seeing Doorstop just play that mid-range game perfectly here early on.
Oh, and okay, not gonna be able to take the stock right there, but that's fine. We're gonna get back to the stage. And 128 though, and you got to really hand it to Doorstop, who's really kind of made a point to set the tone here. Really got a great pace going on. I mean, basically has double damage on Onin compared to their own damage at the moment, so they're playing pretty well.
Yeah, and the problem is Onin hasn't been able to find the stock yet, right? And now has been able to, Doorstop hasn't been able to find the stock on Onin, and now is able to find that nil into the up smash to find the stock. Now has Diamond and a full docket of iron as well. This snowball, Doorstop started so strong, Skiff, but just in not being able to close out that stock might have let this game get away from him early.
Dude, I looked away for a second and I didn't even realize that Doorstop had lost the stock. I mean, that's just kind of a little bit of the power to Steve, but you really got to hand it to Onin too. I mean, Onin is a very fantastic player, very capable of what they're able to do. I mean, you got to keep in mind, Super Smash Con champion as well, right? And you don't do that by just playing Steve, which some people would probably have you believe that is the case. It's not. Onin's very good, very smart at what they're doing here as well.
Okay, that time Doorstop finally with the up throw, able to avoid the block, get the stock, and honestly, I mean, listen, Doorstop up had the most false kill screens I've seen in a long time on that one. I think he had 4. Now trying to work past that to start to close this lead a little bit. Onin's resources are low. He's stuck in the corner. This is a great opportunity.
Okay. Oh yeah. And, okay. I finally was able to get this open. So it's actually 3-2 set count in Onin's favor. So they're definitely familiar with each other. I don't know if any of those are online. To take a quick look here. No, it looks like it's actually been all offline there. So yeah, they are familiar with each other, which is what you expect, especially them being Midwest players.
And that is, I will say, that's also Smash data, so that doesn't count anything past June. The only way, right? Like Smash for those who are.
No, this is their lifetime record.
Yeah, but Smash data doesn't pull new data past June, so Smashers Out is actually the plate where it's all the same devs on the internal. But that back air going to put Doorstop down one more stock in the lifetime here, game 1, trying to find his way past the walls, is narrowing this gap, but that extra diamond in Onin's back pocket is going to be devastating.
Yeah, no, definitely working out really well for him right now. But we got the boost kick, gonna be able to take that stock here to even things 1 apiece, and from what seemed like a very great start for Doorstop is, kind of been a little bit of a rough one since then. I mean, that's just, again, Onin's just doing a really great job of kind of like steadying that pace that Doorstop set really early on, and it's kind of, really made the tempo his own now.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job, honestly, just of not interacting, right? Both of these characters are so good at playing that evasive game plan. Steve with these walls, Doorstop and ZSS with the evasion. But right now, it's just Onin finding every opportunity to set up these traps, find these extra resources, and it feels like no matter how low they get, Onin always has something up that sleeve.
All right now, I mean, you can see Doorstop definitely trying to work hard here, trying to get things happening. I mean, 121 is definitely a bit of a rough one because honestly, a stray hit from Steve should be able to close out the stock, and I'm sure that exactly is what Onin is looking for. I mean, they're very strong at finding that last hit that they really need to really get things done. Oh, that could have been an up smash.
Not going to find it, though, and Onin now holding onto this platform for dear life, going to see 8 take the center stage, and with it, game number 1. Skip, honestly, that was kind of the story, it felt like, of that first game, was Onin would lock down a platform, Doorstop would try to contest, have to see back, and when he wasn't able, to really find a way to get a platform on his terms and hold on to it. Onin always was able to answer back, find the reversal, and able to control that space. Didn't really give ZSS room to move on her terms. Doorstop always had to play catch up and just wasn't able to ever find a way to build a lead.
Yeah, it was kind of funny though, because the first time we had ourselves on screen, there was nobody behind us, and after we go back to the screen and to show us, you just see a whole crowd behind us. I mean, that kind of makes sense though. I mean, two Midwest guys, you're going to have the scenes behind them, definitely trying to see who's going to be taking it on top here. I mean, so, but right now as we get into game 2, again, we're going to be going to Battlefield. Kind of interesting, but like this kind of works out for Doorstop. I mean, that's a lot of platforms, a lot of mobility options here. But man, even with all that though, Onin's doing a great job of actually just kind of wrangling Doorstop in as they take the first stock here for game 2.
Dude, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that was very nice.
The combo extension off the Elytra, that was a very, very custom advantage state in the way I feel like we aren't used to seeing from Steve, and just like, yeah, that was just wrong.
Okay. Well, right now, trying to find that, again, an opening here to try to keep pushing this advantage, this lead, very early lead, by the way, that Onin has established for themselves so far. Doorstop going to be able to flip kick to the other side of the stage here. And look at that. I like that, too. Okay, a couple down-angled forward tilts just to kind of try and get some stage control, but it does not matter for too much longer as Onin battles her way right back onto the stage.
Yeah, it was a really great job to find that pickup after Onin fell out of the forward air, and then able to use that core tool of ZSS's neutral game to kind of just find stage. However, right, it's always been just push on into the corner, but not able to get them off stage, using those walls so well to keep those feet on the ground and mine extra resources. Now the gold giving you a little extra frame data to kind of contest ZSS, and that's going to be enough. Able to land in the auto cancel with the back air, close out the stock, and now Doorstop really running out of room to work with.
Yeah, and that one last stock here, I mean, that could be part of it. It's just like, you know, Doorstop has a pretty solid mentality, I think. I don't think they let too much get the best of them in any sort of competitive scenario. Oh, I feel like he probably could have got a little bit more out of that, but still, Onin has been doing such a great job here of just really not letting go of the gas pedal. But there we go. Finally, the stomp out of the flip kick, going to be able to get a stock out of here as Doorstop tries to stop the bleeding here, but we'll see if they can get anything else going.
Yeah, great call out there too, right? So many thieves will just go to ledge in that scenario, but Doorstop recognized that Onin's been really prioritizing those Elytra extensions and able to call them out for going high there. Now just resetting again, playing from such a deficit, gonna get caught out of the pivot by the diamond. First time I think I've ever seen that smash attack not kill. I
mean, with the kill screen, yeah. It definitely felt like that was gonna be it, but that was just great DI and awareness from Doorstop there to try to keep themselves alive a little bit longer. And this is a part of it too. Like, we know the mobility of ZSS, and people tend to drift a little bit more than they really want to, but as you saw right there, Onin tried getting that up smash, and Doorstop just did not drift into it. However, we do see once again another back air to close out this stock as Onin goes up 2-0.
Yeah, Onin has just been playing this matchup to perfection, feeling like, again, taking all the right hits, and then when VSS gets caught in that double jump, gets caught in that Zera end lag after that, that's when the wall comes up. Suddenly, Doorstop is coming back down to try and say, okay, how do I chase this advantage state? How do I follow this up? And it's just, oh, well, suddenly there's a 3-high wall plus a platform. You can't flip in easily, but you have to expend all your resources, and while that's happening, Onin is just building meter with these resources.
Yeah. All right, we're going to run it right back into Battlefield here, which I'm not sure how I feel exactly. I mean, again, if it's the stage you feel best on in this matchup, then, I mean, by all means, keep doing it, right? Maybe you just had a bad game here. And as you can see, maybe that was the case because Doorstop off to a hot 83%. And they're just going to keep that going here. They're going to be trying to find a way to close out the stock, and they get it done. Doorstop with a huge first stock here, game 3.
Dude, that wind runner came alive that first stock. Holy macaroni. He is cooking right now, finding a way back into this one, knowing back against the wall here on this winner's side, and does not want to let it be him. But Onin trying to answer back in turn with the alley-oop into the TNT. Now going to push it back across the coast as well. Has a huge opportunity to close it here and answers right back. Skiff. They are not letting each other play the game.
I mean, that's exactly what we need to see from Onin, though. They are, very capable in understanding that once my opponent has momentum, I need to do the best I can to snuff that out as quick as possible. But
he's dead.
Did get it. Wow.
They're dead.
Okay.
They're dead.
There's just been too many times where I see boost kick not quite as effective in this game, but I mean, that time it definitely worked for him. And kind of like, again, I know the joke's old, but shades of Smash 4. But hey, this is Ultimate. He just got Steve.
But what's crazy too, though, is that's just like the hitbox of of that move being slightly bigger, right, than the actual hurt box means that when he hits there, he the hurt box, he banged the ceiling and just wasn't able to make it back. And now Doorstop playing so cleanly throughout this entire game, right? He even hit that Smash 4 ladder, as you mentioned, and it's just still not quite enough. That unfortunate SD might spell curtains, though has the resources, no diamond. This is his chance if he's ever going to get one.
Okay, and now Onin taking their time. Oh, up smash. That's gonna be it. No, okay, we got the DI to stay alive here. Doorstop, pretty much just one last chance to really make things happen here. But, you know, we always talk about cheese in this game, and ZSS is definitely capable. I thought we were gonna see a flip kick attempt, but no, tries to go for the back air in whiffs.
Gotta be careful though now, Skiff. Diamond's online, and that means Doorstop well past kill percent. Any of these raw swings could just be it, but ZSS still a couple interactions away unless she can close out an edge guard with a spike. You know Doorstop's pushing for it. Gonna look for it here high, not gonna get it because the mines are somehow continuing this advantage, they somehow staying alive.
Oh no! You extend just a little too far, and you get an anvil drop right on your leg. It's literally an Acme cartoon in action here as Onin does a fantastic job of establishing their dominance, and they're going to move on into the next round of winners here. Great set from both players, honestly.
Bro, it was utterly fantastic. I had to say something, right?